From New York City, New York, weighing 245 pounds, Steve Lombardi. His partner from Comac, New York, weighing 240 pounds, Gino Carabello. Their opponents now about to enter the ring area. First from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 260 pounds, the Junkyard Dog. And now I'd like to introduce the manager, Captain Lou Albano. Now introducing from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 281 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
Oh, look out! Wow! What a way to get things started.
Well, Jack, I'll tell you, I noticed the Junkyard Dog must be making a lot of money because he's now got a gold-plated chain. I don't know if it's solid gold, but it's gold.
He told me it's solid gold. Boy, what an unlikely combination this is. Woohoo! And what a rousing start we're off to. Here's the bell. Who's going to start it off? There's Captain Lou with last-minute instructions to George the Animal Steele. He wants George out, so I guess JYD will be starting things off against Gino Carabello.
Well, getting George the Animal Steele to do anything on command, in my opinion, Jack, is quite a feat in itself.
Exactly. There they are. All right.
I personally wouldn't want him for a tag team partner because he's too unpredictable.
JYD and Gino Carabello. Hip toss in there by the Junkyard Dog, and Carabello immediately is going through some of his legendary antics. Gino has become quite a favorite of the crowd wherever he goes.
Well, I'll tell you, the JYD's a powerful, powerful man. But I'll tell you, between him and George the Animal Steele, brains will not be of top importance between them. It will be more brawn, Jack.
Junkyard Dog right now. Standing this long. Moving that arm around, huh? Applying the pressure. Headbutt. Wow. JYD wrapping that left arm right over the ring rope.
And Carabello actually had to climb the ropes to relieve the pressure off that.
Takedown. And another headbutt. Look at him working on that left arm, Jesse.
Well, the teamwork looks like it's going to be there because, as you know, George the Animal Steele loves to pick people up into a big hammerlock, Jack.
Yep. He's got that hammerlock in there right now. JYD, look at that. Hey, look at this. What's Terry Funk doing here?
I do not know, but Terry Funk is definitely watching this match. He's here to watch either the JYD or the Animal Steele or somebody, Jack.
Now Gino Carabello trying to, well, what happened there, Jesse? For just an instant, the Junkyard Dog took his eyes off of Carabello and took a look over at the direction of Terry Funk. The JYD is coming back now. Steve Lombardi in there after a tag, raking the eyes of the Junkyard Dog. There's a tag. Carabello coming back. Look at that hard right hand to the kidney area.
And you can see Terry Funk at the bottom of your screen. He's watching all this real intently. I don't know what his intentions are, Jack.
Hard right hand by the Junkyard Dog, and I'll tell you, the Dog's not fooling around now. There he goes with that hammerlock, picking him up. Look at this. Tremendous power slam. Woo! You talk about a power slam, boy. Look out. There's a tag. And look who's coming, Jesse. Look at Terry Funk. Watching George the Animal Steele. There he goes. There he goes.
He's got it hooked. He's got it on.
Look at that. There's that patented move by George the Animal Steele as he literally picks up his opponent. Chicken wings the arms, picks up his opponent and slams him down once the referee calls for the bell.
The winners of the match, the team of the Junkyard Dog and George the Animal Steele.
Boy, oh boy, you talk about excitement. Woo! Terry Funk standing there, watching everything going on. Now look at the JYD, Captain Lou Albano trying to console George the Animal Steel.
It looks like they're trying to teach George the Animal how to dance.
Oh, yeah, no, nothing doing
What
here.
a project this on.
Wait a minute now. Look at JYD as you look at the Animal. Look at his own dancing. Look at that. Look at the Animal. Captain Lou says, that's enough. That's enough. He doesn't want to get him too riled up, Jesse. Oh, I'll tell you.
What a mess of the minds right there, Jack.
All right, Captain Lou grinding him out right now. All right, we got a replay coming up quickly, Jesse.
There you see the Animal Steel hooking him in that hammerlock, hitting Carabello up in the air and getting the submission, Jack.
All right, quite a tag team combination. That being George the Animal Steel and the Junkyard Dog, victorious in that particular bout over Steve Lombardi and Gino Carabello. By the way, Terry Funk, kind of a very, very conspicuous onlooker in that particular bout, being ringside, watching the goings-on between the Junkyard Dog, George the Animal Steel, and their tag team bout. There is more exciting World Wrestling Federation action here on All-American Wrestling. Let's go up for the formal introduction.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from parts unknown, weighing 235 pounds, Mr. X. His opponent from Downers Grove, Illinois, weighing 232 pounds, Leaping Lanny Poffo.
A young man who comes from a very, very famous wrestling family, Jesse. And I'm sure that Leapin' Lanny is no stranger to Jesse the Body.
Well, I haven't seen a whole bunch of Leapin' Lanny. I've heard a little of his reputation. And he apparently wants to shake hands right away.
All right, there's the bell. Match underway. Mr. X, the opponent for Leapin' Lanny. Look at that. Good move in there by Leapin' Lanny Poffo. Leapin' Lanny, I understand, is a high flyer in that ring. Moves very well. Uses the ring ropes to his advantage. Likes to go with the drop kick. Look at that kick up, nip up. Oh, and he caught him. Look, Mr. X out. X already frustrated in this match.
Well, Leapin' Lanny has put a couple of moves on him that would frustrate anybody. Leapin' Lanny Poffo seems very agile in the ring. He seems to know his whereabouts real well in there.
All right, Mr. X back in the ring right now. Collar elbow hookup right there. Oh, and a rake to the eyes by Mr. X, who likes to resort to his... Look at this. Wow, what a maneuver that is. Looked like a leg scissors, another nip up. Look at him doing some cartwheels in the ring. And boy, you talk about a figure of frustration right now. That's Mr. X.
Well, Leapin' Lanny's definitely got it going his way, and he is very agile, isn't he, Jack?
Likes to work with the boots, with the legs. Already we saw a couple of nip-ups that are just outstanding.
And a beautiful head scissors.
Yes. Are you impressed?
A little bit. I'm just interested to see what he'll do against the big boy. Look at this.
Coming right back. Look at that. Oh. Hard right hand. First he got him with the boot, then with a, looked like a closed fist, Jesse. To the jaw, the side of the jaw.
It might well have been, Jack. It came so fast I couldn't really judge it.
Mr. X frustrated in this match with Leapin' Lanny Poffo. Another hookup, rake to the eyes. Now Mr. X is pounding away. Look at him fighting. Look at him biting the forehead of Lanny Poffo. Lanny Poffo right now. Drop kick. Right hand. He
there was
good.
definitely a fist. I've definitely
Caught
seen
him
that
good.
one, Jack.
He sure did. Big body slam. There he goes. Looks like he's going up on top. There he comes. Right at. Flying press. Caught him. Leapin' Lanny. Look at this. Here we go. Power slam.
He's going up again.
Here he comes. Flip. Wow. Left. 1, 2, 3. I love it. I love it. Good. Listen to the crowd. Woo! Boy, you talk about excitement. He's out of the ring. Everybody congratulating him. Look at him going over. Leaping Lanny Poffo. Leaping Lanny is loving it, I'll tell you. There's the winner of the match, Leaping Lanny Poffo. I'll tell you, boy. Let's pick up the replay right now. Look at this. Look at this beautiful flying body press. Look at him coming off that rope. Unbelievable. Look at him looking at the crowd. Should I go for it? What do you think? Huh? And the crowd responds. Now, Leaping Lanny. What a body slam. He'll go up on top once more. Watch him flip over right now. Look at that beautiful flip. Another body press.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Kensington, New York, weighing 235 pounds, Paul Roma. His opponent, now about to enter the ring area, from the Double Cross Ranch in Amarillo, Texas, weighing 260 pounds, Terry Funk.
Well, they call him a tough guy from Texas. Well, and I'll tell you, he's got the credentials to prove it, too. I have seen this man over the years in action. He's a gentleman that has wrestled professionally all over the world. And boy, I'll tell you, when you mention the name Funk, F-U-N-K, you are talking about a family of champions. The bell of the match underway. Paul Roma and Terry Funk.
Well, this should be a good matchup. Terry Funk, a tough guy, real tough guy from Texas. And Paul Roma always makes a good account of himself in that ring. And wow, did you see that? Terry Funk just slapped his face.
Sure did, I'll tell you. Collar elbow hookup right there. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at that. Hit him again. Jesse, I'll tell you.
And we're gonna get ourselves a boxing match or a street fight here pretty quick, Jack. The rules are gonna go out the window, I think.
Oh boy, I'll tell you, Paul Roma gave him a couple of slaps, and I have a feeling that before this match is over, I think Roma is going to hear from Terry Funk. Side headlock, look at that, hair pull, elbow smash to the back of the neck, another elbow. Oh, did you hear that? An elbow smash. Now Funk, look at that. Oh, he caught him good with the boots, too.
Well, Funk knows how to use those boots. Funk's very well educated in wrestling.
He's got him up on top.
Guy.
Look at that, atomic drop. Oh.
Head first right into that buckle.
Pulling the hair. Look at that. Oh, this is, I'll tell you, this match is, you talk about physical. Woo. There goes Paul Roma. Oh, he's out. He's out of the ring right now. Listen to Terry. I can hear Funk hollering. Can you hear him hollering, Jess?
Yeah, I can hear him hollering. I don't know exactly what he's saying, Jack. I hear get up something or other, and I'm not hearing the word, but the fans are definitely getting on Terry Funk here.
Well, he took him back into the ring.
The fans are chanting for the JYD, the Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, look at this. Try for a whip and a reverse by Paul Roma. Roma going after Funk right now. Looked like a headbutt. It was a headbutt.
A second one. 3 in a row, and that drops Roma.
There he is. Oh, you talk about a man. Look at that big body slam by Terry Funk. Coming down and nothing doing. Roma able to move out of the way, but Funk coming right back with another body slam. And nothing doing again.
Well, Paul Roma's in there. He's making a real game of it. A beautiful small package.
Look at that. 1, 2. Oh, my goodness. What an upset this would have been.
Well, I'll tell you, Jack, Paul Roma's capable of beating anyone on any given day.
Exactly. Funk right now. Look at this. He's got him up there. He's got him up there. Oh, my goodness.
He spun him around about 5 or 6 times up there on top of the big back suplex.
Look at that. A knee to the throat area. That was quite a suplex, Jesse. Uh-oh, there he goes with that patented move of his.
That's his Texas spinning toe hold.
That's it. The Texas spinning toe hold, and a referee is called for the bell. That's quite a maneuver, Jesse.
Well, Terry Funk set that up with that big, big suplex.
He had him up there, didn't he?
I believe he could have pinned Mr. Roma after the suplex. He put the spinning toe hold on just for good measure.
The winner of the match, Terry Funk.
There's your winner. Boy, look at the eyes on that guy, I'll tell you. Wow. Shades of Paradise Alley, I'll tell you. We're going to pick up the replay right now. Here we go.
There you see.
Oh.
Now watch, he's got him in that suplex, so watch him walk him around. About 5 or 6 times around in a circle, Jack, before dropping him with that suplex. He could have pinned him right there. He's going to drop the knee for a little good measure and then finish him off with his spinning toe hold.
There he goes with that Texas spinning toe hold.
Definitely. You could see Paul Roma's totally out of it right now. Terry Funk in total control, turning to the people. Should I spin him? Yes, he should. And there he does, Jack.
All right, the winner of this match, Terry Funk. Well, and I'll tell you, you talk about a physical match, and you talk about a guy that is, I'll tell you, he is all business. That's Terry Funk.
All right, fans, stay tuned. More exciting World Wrestling Federation action right around the corner here. Oh, by the way, once again, let me remind you, recently in Baltimore, Maryland, Tito Santana arresting the Intercontinental Championship from Greg the Hammer Valentine. And, of course, more big news. I'm certain many are aware of the fact that, once again, Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo are the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. The Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov now are going to have to play the role of challengers in the World Wrestling Federation, but I'm certain promoters are going to give them vast consideration. A man who the cat is out of the bag now hails from San Francisco, California. It looks like something actually out of the top shelf of Chippendales. I could only be talking about Brutus Beefcake, one of the greats in the World Wrestling Federation. And there's been a lot of things happening. Of course, you put Big Hillbilly Jim on the shelf in San Diego, California, but now all of a sudden, out of left field, comes Hillbilly Jim's Uncle Elmer. I'm very curious how you perceive this gentleman.
Well, I wonder if you really know what's going on here. I think it's Hulk Hogan in the background somewhere, just knowing that I am the #1 contender. So he gets this big, fat, gigantic hillbilly.
Like a house.
From the guy's bigger than a truck. He could accidentally fall on me, maybe hurt me or something. And you know, Hogan, I bet you're behind this. And I know you are, Hillbilly Jim, for sure. So I'm just glad to see you back so I can break your other leg.
You know, down where the likes of Uncle Elmer hails from, he's kin, of course, to Hillbilly Jim.
They're all kin down there. Everybody knows that.
They only have two kind, and that's big old good uns and good old big uns. And it seems that Uncle Elmer's a little bit of both.
Man, it's entering into the ranks of the professionals. And he's going to pay.
I thank you very much. Those the comments. This man is. There's still some definition in the quadricep area.
Yes, there is. He works with the heavy weights. Look at how ineffective he is, though, when you take him off his feet, Gene.
Come on, he's on the rope, rope.
Oh, there's Jimmy Hart with that bullhorn.
Come on, Bundy, come on. He's on the rope. That's the only guy's on the ropes right there.
We'll get him a striped shirt. He thinks he's a referee. Bundy didn't waste any time getting back to his feet because that's where he is most effective. When he was taken down, Gene, he was utterly useless.
Absolutely, and that's what you've got to do.
Come on, baby, come on.
Trying to get the blood circulating back in the left leg.
Do I dare put you on the spot?
Go ahead, James.
What did you tip the scales at when you were your heaviest?
My heaviest?
As a wrestler.
At 440.
At 440.
440.
If you were 440, tell me, is this man 458 pounds?
No, this man is 500 pounds or better.
In other words, somebody is jerking my chain.
Well, you know, where do you go to get weighed in when you weigh over 400 pounds or over 500? Do you go down to the stockyards and hang on the meat scale?
No. There's that obnoxious. Would you please give us a break?
Why on earth would they give someone like that a megaphone? That's like feeding strawberries to pigs.
Well, I like the analogy.
Gurria now feeling the wrath of the giant, King Kong Bundy, who is rapidly moving up the ladder in the World Wrestling Federation.
Oh, I just noticed the distinguished professor from Columbia University.
Oh, where is he sitting?
Right over here, Dr. Harold Duffelmeyer.
Oh.
Word.
We see him in attendance quite often around the World Wrestling Federation.
I believe they call him the professor.
Professor is his name, that's true. Tony's got to get to his feet here and get out from underneath, and this big guy it'll be good. Look at that now.
Well, look at that cackling Jimmy Hart with that megaphone.
Disrupting.
We're waiting for. I mean, I can understand Vince Lombardi out of the gridiron, but this is a bit much.
Snapmare and Gurria's down again. Wow, he didn't get away from that elbow.
Nearly 500 pounds behind
it. Out. Ask him, he's not going to quit with a reverse chin lock, although Bundy could make it miserable for you with that hold. But
could he ever?
Not a submission.
Referee should really get in there, too, and check to see if that forearm happens to slip underneath the chin and across the windpipe.
Well, you can't tell by looking. You've got to reach your hand in there. Gurria's not only being punished by the chin lock, but he's carrying Bundy's weight right now, too. Bundy having some derogatory remarks about the referee.
Well, he can't be justified. Oh boy, what
force behind those blows.
You got him.
This guy doesn't have to move like a cat.
He moves like a tank.
That's exactly what like a house.
Gurria in underneath the big right hand. Tony drop kick. Couldn't knock the big guy down. Tackle didn't knock him down either. Look at this. Talk about your power. Gurria throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Bundy.
Step over.
Oh, reversal. Look out, avalanche.
Oh!
Gurria, victim of the avalanche. It's all over.
Oh! Absolutely incredible. Oh, look at there. Jimmy Hart hops aboard. King Kong Bundy. Wow. What a pair to draw to.
What a number he did on Tony Gurria. Let's get the official word.
Here is your winner, King Kong Bundy.
I don't know. We seem to have a bad connection. Vince McMahon. Vince? Yes. Yes. The signature? I wrote it on a bar napkin in Des Moines. Right. No, they have bars there. 3, but that's, we hit them all in one night. Boy, we've got a very, very flimsy connection here, Vince. The gefilte fish. Well, as I said, Chesapeake Bay, #1, Lake Erie, #2, and now I understand that the gefilte fish are swimming upstream in the Hudson, and that virtually 2/3 of the New York State Senate is out there flipping their lines out in the Hudson River for gefilte fish. Yes. Vince McMahon, you do just a tremendous job in your commentary in the World Wrestling Federation. Fans appreciate it. I appreciate it. This what? A collect call? Oh, forget it. I'm not from Japan? Who does he think he is? I can't believe it. Well, it's just a moment, no more than that. Fans, stay tuned. There is more exciting World Wrestling Federation action coming up after this. We'll arrive here in the World Wrestling Federation on a weekly, even a daily basis. Newcomers include recently Jumpin' Jimmy Brunzell from White Bear Lake, Minnesota. Leapin' Lanny Poffo, also in the World Wrestling Federation. Terry Funk from Amarillo, the Paladura Canyon. Beautiful spread that he's got outside of Amarillo. Terry Funk, also new in the World Wrestling Federation. Another newcomer, Randy Macho Man Savage, special guest in Piper's Pit.
Well. Hello, peasants. Look at this, AC, baby. I buy you an $8,000 watch. You wear it on the wrong wrist. I'm good to you. Nice guy, a little short. I want you to know, Macho Man! Macho Man Randy Savage is here right now on Piper's Pit. And what an historic event, baby. Look at me, living color, yeah. With a big, big message. You're gonna love this. Hulkamania is dead. Starting now, Macho Madness. Oh yeah, all around the world, yeah. All around the world. This man here is the #1 draft choice in professional wrestling today. Every manager in wrestling that has any sense is after this fella right here. And I'd like to know, what is it like to be the #1 draft choice in the entire wrestling world? It's unbelievable, man. What's it like to be a real macho man? Oh, 235 pounds, going down the aisle with all my $1 million ropes. Roddy Piper, I want you to feel Macho Madness right now. I want you to wear one of my $1 million robes, baby. Wait. Macho Madness? I can be Macho Man? Yeah, Macho Madness right here. Hulkamania is dead, Roddy Piper. Can I put it on? Put it on, baby, and feel proud. Doing the thing. There's gonna be some changes, yeah. No more Hulk Hogan. You feel better, don't you? I am growing. On Piper's Pit. How do you like it? How do you like it? Get a picture. He's beautiful, man. Let her happen. Doing the thing. Look at this. Now, this is Macho. I knew and I remember Macho Man.
Roddy Piper, are you certain you didn't mean free agent? I'm certain that is the status of Randy Macho Man Savage from Sarasota, Florida. That's where I spend my winters down there on Siesta Key. Beautiful part of the world. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, of course you're going to be seeing top international superstars from the World Wrestling Federation as All-American Wrestling continues. But right now, here is a special public service announcement. Take a look.
Hi, my name is Tito Santana. The summer season coming around, people like to swim. And swim is very important for your physical conditioning. But the most important thing, swim with a friend. Never swim alone. Be careful.
For one fall. Introducing first to my left, the British Bulldogs. From Manchester, England, weighing 225 pounds, the Dynamite Kid. And from Leeds, England, 240 pounds, Davey Boy Smith. Their opponents from Las Vegas, Nevada, at 241 pounds, Barry O. And from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, 278 pounds, Dave Barbie.
All right, a tremendous tag team matchup to start things off here, and the British Bulldogs are something else again. They're built like bulldogs, and I think they're just about as mean as bulldogs, Bruno.
Not only that, but in that ring, they do things that I've never seen anybody do in all my years in professional wrestling. They're exciting to watch. They're quick. They're strong. They know that they're wrestling inside out. They're just, both of them together, they're just one of the most phenomenal teams ever to put together in a wrestling bout.
Barry O now, whipping a Dynamite Kid. Nice shoulder block by the Dynamite Kid. To the rope, Dynamite over Barry O now. Right back at him, no puts on the brakes. Nice arm drag takedown. Very, very quick, these British Bulldogs.
Wow. Was that speed? Was that a fast suplex? My goodness.
I think maybe that's the fastest suplex I've ever seen executed.
I agree. I don't think Barry O knew what happened there.
Oh, my! Dissension among the ranks. Barry O striking his own tag team partner, Dave Barbie. Meanwhile, the tag has been made. And Davey Boy Smith in the ring to try his luck with Barry O.
Smith is the bigger of the two. Between him and Dynamite Kid is the bigger, and I think maybe the stronger. Dynamite Kid might have a little more speed. But look at this.
Woo. Woo. Davey Boy snapping over Barry O. Bulldogs just returning from a very successful tour of Japan.
Where I understand they went undefeated. Is that correct, Vince?
Yes, indeed. They are something. Fans all over the world enjoy the physical prowess of the British Bulldogs. Davey Boy Smith in the corner. Barry O lifting the knee to the midsection. Elbow follow through. Stop there. Over goes Davey Boy Smith. Barry O gets ahead of steam now off the rope. Oh, my. Big Dave Barbie tagged in. Wide open now. Davey Boy Smith and Barbie with a kick to the midsection. Up goes Davey Boy. Oh, what a slam by Big Barbie. Throw missing with the elbow. You have to be a lot faster than that if you're going to catch one of the Bulldogs on the canvas.
Barbie will not come anywhere near speed-wise with these two, but strength-wise, I'll tell you, he's a very strong man.
Look at this. Davey Boy.
Smith says, well, I'm pretty strong too, and he hauls him up 278 pounds to Barbie, and boom, with a big slam.
Dynamite with Big Barbie, and oh, look at that maneuver. Oh, goodness. Dynamite in control of things at the moment over Big David Barbie. Oh, don't tell me he's going to. Ooh, wow, what a suplex. I can't get over how lightning-like quick these Bulldogs are.
So fast.
And once they gain an advantage, they're likely to keep it for a while, too.
Indeed, I'll tell you. Uh-oh, here we go now.
A little bit of a double team. Ooh. Barbie feeling the effects of that. Quick cover now by Davey Boy. Barbie maybe a little too close to the rope. Barry O was going to make sure there was no cover there.
I thought they were going to close the line, Barbie, but instead they came with a double shoulder block.
And frequent tag made by the British Bulldogs. They really function well together as a unit. Barbie off the rope. And a sleeper hold now applied. Dynamite Kid with a sleeper. Barry O from the backside across. Dynamite Kid in the back of the head. All four wrestlers in the ring now. Uh-oh. Barbie and Barry O with the British Bulldogs bringing together. No, reversal. Oh, my.
Well, when that Barry O hit Dave Barbie, went sailing out of that ring.
Ooh. Look at this. Watch this. The Bulldog. Oh, wow, what a headbutt. 1, 2, lights out at 3. The British Bulldog. Davey Boy Smith, Dynamite Kid. A sensational tag team combination if there ever was.
Your winners of this match, the British Bulldogs.
All right, let's go to the replay now. The Bulldogs something else again.
This is spectacular. Look at Dynamite Smith goes up there. Smith picks him up, military press him, and now look at this. Throws him, torpedoes him head first.
Oh.
Boom! Right on top of Barbie.
Unbelievable maneuver as Davey Boy shakes his head, shaking that tremendous impact off. They are something.
All right, championships here. The World Wrestling Federation changing right and left with the new Intercontinental Champ once again, Tito Santana, and new tag team champions with Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo. And, of course, we still have Hulk Hogan as number one as the heavyweight champion of the world, and Wendy Richter, of course, the ladies champion. Gentlemen, I'm certain you have eyes on regaining those tag team championship belts from Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo. What about it, Ayatollah Fred Blassie?
When my men won the world tag team title, everybody was complaining. Everybody said we use illegal tactics. And yet, when they had their uncle in there refereeing, Uncle Roman, he counted 1, 2, and raised his nephew's hands in token of victory.
Roman Gilbert?
Roman is their uncle.
Well, I was not aware of that. I'll have to check that out, not to question your word, Fred Blassie. I'd never do that.
You don't have to question me.
Yes.
Can you believe?
Nikolai
My manager, Fred Blassie, never lie. He always say the truth. He's the only American I can trust because he's an awesome and decent American.
He's the only American you can trust?
That's right. All other Americans are a bunch of liars. Just look at those pensioners geeks, Barry Windham and Mike Rotundo. They cry and they talking how tough, how strong they are, and how they get those belts from us. They stole it from us. They cheated. So this time, just remember, Barry Windham, when you step the ring against me and Ira Sheik, remember, you have two greatest champions you ever see. We get you beating on your life After we finish beating you, your mother not gonna recognize you.
I thank you very much, Nikolai Volkov. Yes. Khosrow Vasari, Sheikh Kalahani, the Iron Sheik. Have you ever heard the expression, man speak with forked tongue?
You know, Gene, man, you're an intelligent American. You've been in the library. You read about a lot of different countries, a lot of different athletic. I just want to ask you a very simple question. I don't care you're Jew American or I don't care you're all American boy, but I'd like to ask you a very simple question.
Sure, go right
Can you
ahead.
tell me Barry Vandom and Mac Rotondo what kind of Pan-American band, what Olympic band, what the AAU band, what international compete they had? Can you tell me anyone?
Well, I would have to go back to the library to check that out and go back to the record.
What do you mean you have to go to the library? You want to tell me, are you dumb? Are you a fool? Mac Rotondo, Barry Vandom, every intelligent American know, just like my manager, Mr. Blassie, said, referee, that Uncle Rufus was your cousin or whatever. That's because you're cheating us. No, you don't believe the Mr. Blassie, you don't believe the Nikolai Volkov. I'm sure you believe Mac Rotondo, you believe Barry Vandom. For sure you are another all-American Jew man.
I thank you very much. Very good. Thank you, gentlemen. All of us here in the World Wrestling Federation Sports Control Center, obviously very impressive as a tag team, the Junkyard Dog and George the Animal Steele. Steele, it is quite obvious, still very, very hard to control this man. Try as Captain Lou Albano will or may, he still doesn't seem to have complete control of George the Animal Steele. Terry Funk, obviously very impressive also this week here on All-American Wrestling. And the British Bulldogs, well, there's something else. Davey Boy Smith and the Dynamite Kid. Certainly a tag team you're going to be hearing a lot of in the